So it is the next day, and we decided to get some yard work done, start working on the garage, get it cleaned up, and all of a sudden we're riding around on Margie, our golf cart, and we started hearing this buzzing noise, and lo and behold, on one of our trees, I don't know if you can see that, but that's bees. Right there. Just a swarm of bees. So, luckily, our neighbor, that is right over there, he keeps bees. And so, called him up, he's gonna head over, and he said they actually might be his. So, he's gonna come over, get the bee suit on, and kind of help us take care of these, because the kids play over here, and that's not good. Yeah, I am going to stay a little farther away than I was until he gets here. So he's gonna get his bee suit on. He's got all the tools needed. So he's gonna come over and help us out.
What was on my leg?
What was on your leg?
A bee.
Are you okay?
It was a fly.
But you were safe, weren't you?
Yeah,
Mommy took you guys away, and Margie.
Yeah, but I just walked.
Do you know who's coming over? Our neighbor, Mr. Leon.
And he's going to catch bees.
Yep.
Alright, so let's see what we got here.
So this is the neighbor that we've been talking about.
I'm Leon. Okay, I got my orange hat on. Can you see it? Oh yeah, that's a good sized swarm.
Yeah, are you missing any bees?
Mine swarm all the time. We're gonna put them in what's called a nuke box. Nuke stands for nucleus, the center of the colony. That's what we're doing. There's a queen in there, and for our little subjects that are surrounding her, they're mostly females. There are a few drones, which are the males. But I'm gonna back my truck right near the box. Okay.
All right, sounds good. You know you call the right person when they have beekeeper on the back of their truck.
Yes, and show them the tailgate. Yeah, just get it, honey.
Just get it, honey. Add a little sweetness to your day. So if you need help, I can suit up with you. I can put this down.
Okay, if you want to help me, yeah. So what's going on here, by the way, I brought a few bees. So what I did was I actually grabbed a frame of brood from my house. If you'll notice right here, this is all honey, and this is the brood. This is called cap brood, okay?
All right.
And if you look inside some of those cells, there's little white things. Those are the larvae of the bees themselves.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, and I think there's some on the other frame too. When I put the bees in here, this will make them want to stay. This looks like a queen cell going on, and I think I saw them in here too. They're hard to see. They're inside. They're white. They're larvae, which are the babies getting ready to be born. So yeah, and then the rest of these are just empty frames. So, do you want to suit up and help me?
Absolutely.
Okay, I got a suit here. Let's get you suited up. And we're gonna get your suit up here. Put your head, tilt it back a little bit. I'm gonna slide you in here, okay? How's that feel?
I feel like I look awesome.
Okay. So, you're my assistant today, catching a swarm of bees. I take it this is your first time?
Yeah, not exactly what I thought about, on Father's Day.
That's kind of what I thought too. My wife's like, what are you gonna do? I'm like, Trevor's got bees, I'll go get it real quick, take an hour. She just got worked out, and I said, okay, hopefully they will get in there okay. Tell you what, these girls, you can't find you, okay. These girls should be relatively docile. Right now they're homeless, okay?
All right.
They have no home. We're gonna give them a home, all right?
Perfect.
I just took sugar water and sprayed down the frame. So this is sugar water, half sugar, and I put them on the frames. Honey is like sugar water, so they eat this stuff. So we're gonna give them a home. Right now, their home's in a tree, not good. Before they left the hive, they should have all gorged themselves with honey. They should have a really full fat stomach. They should be really fat right now because they don't know where the next meal's coming from.
All right.
But thankfully you found them, And I'm a beekeeper, and I know how to take care of them. That's why they call us beekeepers. So, our plan here is to, so this does come loose, so you got to kind of hold the whole thing at once, but I'm going to have you hold the box, okay, here in a second. And can you get in here and get a good shot of the swarm? There's the bees in the tree. We're going to try to, the queen's in there somewhere. We're going to try to just shake them right in the box, okay?
All right.
That's our plan. So this is the main colony right here, looks like. We're going to try to shake them in there. And I don't know if you want to cut some limbs off or not. We'll try not to damage the tree too much.
Okay.
But we're going to shake them in there as many as possible. And then we need to get these frames and put them back in here and put the lid on, okay?
All right.
So
let's do it.
I'm going to let you hold this. Here, let me get this out of the way. I'll just make some room here. Get it as close. Let me raise this limb here up.
Now are they just kind of stuck on each other?
There, I'm going to shake them in. You ready?
Okay.
I'm going to shake this whole branch. So get under the center as much as possible. Okay. You ready?
I'm ready.
1, 2, 3. All right. Set it down on the ground. How cool is that? Hopefully,
Look at this.
Queen's in there. Okay. Hopefully the Queen's in there.
And they'll just go in there.
What's that? Yeah, shit, right here. Ready?
Yep. Box up
Get the
here.
box up here again. I'll shake some more. You ready? I'm just shaking them loose, okay? Okay. Put them on the ground. I built them bridges. What's this? Right here in the front. So, what you're going to notice here is if we got the queen inside, she puts off a pheromone, says, "This is my hive." And if she's in there, well, get around, look at these bees over here. Get the angle. They're starting to fan. See them fanning?
Yeah.
If she's in there, if we got lucky, if she's in there, they're fanning the pheromones. What that means is, all these bees up here in the tree, they're trying to tell them, come in here and this is our new home. They're blowing the pheromones out in the world so the rest of the bees can smell it and come. Watch them, they should start kind of marching this way. They'll start finding their way in here in a second. Inside there is some sugar water on the frames and some brood. The brood of the babies, they'll say, hey, we need to take care of these. Hopefully they'll stay in this box. I'm going to relocate them at least 3 miles away from where I'm at, because if I put them with my boxes right over there, they might want to come back here. See what they're doing here? They're starting to collect again.
You're saying it's a lot better than what it was.
Yeah. Okay, what we're gonna do here, we're gonna shake them again. I'm gonna dump them right on top.
All right.
Look at this.
All right. My estimate of
Your estimate was
300
way
bees.
low. I'm telling you right now, you said there's 3,000. My guess is there's about 5,000 to 8,000 bees here at least.
Ooh.
A full colony is 40,000. You may actually have above 10,000. Wow. There's a lot here. Let's give them a minute to calm down. I'll do the same thing. Just going to repeat that process. The idea is to get them all in that box, obviously. And they're going to have a full box here. How about that? That's a lot of
How
bees.
many can fit in a box?
Well, this is called a nuke box. This is only a small box. Had I known, you said 3,000, so I brought the smaller box.
I've always been bad at those jelly bean games where you guess how many are in the jar.
So, typically in a deep box, you have 20,000 and 20,000, or 40,000 in a full colony. So a deep holds 9 or 10 frames. This one's got 5 in it. So technically this is good for 5,000 bees. I'm over allocated on space here, maybe, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So, but I brought what I had real quickly, and we'll see how they go here. Did you see that? I had a whole plate full of bees. Okay, we're gonna try this again. We're gonna repeat the process, and we'll take the lid off. And I'm gonna shake them in here again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And dump them in. Here we go. Get in there, girls. Wow. That's a good sized colony there. I'm telling you.
Well, if I was
you
ever
see how full it was?
Yeah.
Do you see how full it was?
If I was ever interested in keeping bees, I mean,
holy
had
cow.
a good jump start.
Dude, I'll tell you where they probably came from. There's 8 colonies right over there, and Cody's got like 6 over there. So they either came from that direction, and we're only 200 yards from my house, and probably 300-400 yards from Cody's house. So they either came from one of our 2 houses, probably. But that's a big swarm.
Okay.
I might just leave that box here for a couple hours, okay?
Yeah.
And then I'll come back and put them back in the truck and drive off with them, I hope. And hopefully they've all moved into the box, okay?
All right.
Let me shake it again. Okay. The idea is we get them all in the box. And hopefully, again, the most important bee is which one?
Queen.
The queen, you got it.
Hopefully out of the...
Hopefully we got the queen in there. I keep doing this because if they continue to surround one particular spot, the queen may be still in the tree, but they cling to her pretty tight. So if we're lucky, she's inside the box.
All right.
And she found some brood, and she found some honey, which I put in there, and she found all that sugar water that I squirted on here with my sprayer.
Yep.
And they're like, you know what? This home is better than that home, right?
That is true.
I think I'm gonna stay here. He said 3,000. I'm guessing 10,000 or more, or 15. Yeah.
Did not see that many at all.
I was not expecting that. When we said 3,000, I'm like, okay, that's a small box. And then I got over there going, no, maybe I should have brought a big.
Follow you.
All right, guys. Daddy's in a beekeeper suit. What do you think?
For example, if they're following me right now, I'll walk
I
over
thought
here.
the whole thing was the
and
glove
I'll go
cover.
through this
No,
over
I've got a
here,
glove cover.
and I'll just
Got my hat.
forth.
What do you think?
Or I'll walk through
Oh,
the
it has
cornfield.
one of
Sometimes I walk
those
through the
hats for
cornfield. You know how the leaves on the cornfields? I kind of walk around the cornfield.
Is it just because you get other things touching you that kind of
They don't like the shade as much.
Okay.
Speaking of that, do you hear them?
I heard one go by. I don't know if that
There's
was a
one around
fly
me
or
right
not.
now. See, I'm the bear, right? They're following the white bear. So, what I do is I go through pine trees or low-hanging limbs, or through a cornfield to kind of shake them off. And if there's a bunch of them, there's always 1 or 2 make it back to the house. I actually have a badminton racket.
That's what you gotta do.
So if I got 1 or 2, badminton racket. Okay, no more wings. You can't fly. You can't fly anymore. Sorry, but I gotta take them out somehow.
That's right.
Because I know what's stung. I know Mike is stung anywhere except the head. The face is very important to me because it makes your eyes swell, your nose swell, and my cheek. I got bit 5 times one time. They got inside my veil here one time. So, and by the way, these things get hot too.
Yeah.
Because it's like 80+ degrees out.
So how do you get it off without getting them back in if you have some that get stuck in there?
Well, if they get stuck inside, usually they're stinging me, and when they sting me, they die anyway. So, and they put off a pheromone says, "We stung Leon, sting him some more." You know.
Around it.
First of all, those typically aren't very aggressive because they don't have a house. When they're inside their home and protecting it, that's when they want to hurt. They want to protect it. But right now, they're not really aggressive. Give them time to settle in, buddy. All right. I'll see you. You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
I got to volunteer for extraction too.
That's right. I'm here.
Crank the handle. All right. I'll see you in a
Thank you,
couple
Leon.
hours. Be back.
See ya. Well, there you have it. Leon he's gonna return after those bees kind of settle down a little bit. But man, he was saying about over 10,000 bees. And of course, Neon Leon has the best present. He always brings over the best presents. Mommy.
I'm so excited.
From Neon Leon.
It's my favorite. It's the best.
Well,
How do you feel after that experience, babe?
it was so
Happy Father's
cool.
Day.
It was actually really cool because you're in the swarm inside that suit. I've never experienced that before. You're inside the swarm. You can hear them all the way around you. You can feel them kind of jumping on you. And like you said, there was over 10,000 bees. And it was so, I didn't expect that many,
like
but
a
as soon
great
as soon as he started shaking the branch, they just went everywhere. And so they're like on me. I never felt threatened or anything like that. But it was really cool.
What did you think about when they poured out? That was so cool.
Oh man, that was a unique experience. I was so glad I experienced it. And so he asked us like, hey, I need some volunteers to help extract some honey. I'm there. Well, that is it for our McGinnis Place today, guys. This was so much fun. I've never experienced that before. If you ever have bees that unfortunately get into your house or anything, ask if you can be a part of it. That was so cool, being a part inside the swarm of like 10,000 bees. That was insane. So like he said, one of our favorite neighbors, Neon Leon, is going to come back in a couple hours after the bees have settled down. He's got a new home for them. He's got someone who wants to start a hive, and we have got a colony all ready to go for him. So see you next time here on our McGinnis Place.
And then then put the helmet on.
You like when I put the helmet on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did I look cool?
Yep.
Yeah. Apparently Crocs and shorts were not the appropriate attire for beekeeping.